Oh boy, do we have a special one for you today. I want you to watch this all the way to the end because this is such an informative, interesting, and compelling message that he shares with you. DEI, this transgender bull is all out the window.
Oh, earlier this week I made the announcement. I'm transgender. I'm a woman. I identify as sometimes identifying as a woman for purposes of basketball, professional basketball. So I'll be declaring for the WNBA draft in 2027 as well. I mean, I think I'd be unstoppable. Um, but I'm a team first guy. I'm a pass first kind of player. I do the little things. I led my team in all 5 major stat categories at Iowa State University. So I do a little bit of everything. I'll do whatever the coach needs me to do. I'll do whatever the girls need me to do.
Mm-hmm. All kidding aside, uh, what is the reason for your decision to declare for the WNBA draft?
No, I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair. I see other great minds, other great athlete, political minds like Enes Kanter. Great minds think alike, and it's only fair that some of us get a shot to play in the Women's Association. I think I'd be a great fit. I still have low mileage as a player, and I got the natural fair skin and the nice thick eyelashes and whatnot. I haven't broken out my wigs yet, but I'm looking into some good ones. I don't know much about the wigs, but I'm looking into some.
It's about time that women's basketball and society as a whole got called out on this biological farce that they keep preaching about. Let's listen to what else he's got to say. This is fantastic.
What would stop you from declaring for the WNBA draft?
I think the WNBA could come out and make a definitive statement about guys with a pair of balls playing in the Women's Association, but hey, that'd be probably too much like right. So.
And unless they do that, you're very certain you're going to be declaring, right?
Yeah, no. And I don't want to be discriminated against. No, I want fair treatment. I'm a young, black, hopefully United States Senator that would like a fair chance to participate as a sometimes identifying as a transgender woman athlete.
How do you think the women players in the WNBA will feel about this?
As they should. Yeah, I mean, I'm 60 pounds, 265 pounds, 6'8". Can palm a man's basketball probably as easily as any player in history. I think I had the 3rd biggest hands in the modern NBA draft combine in history of the modern NBA draft combine. So, yeah, I'm sure the women's basketball is going to fare even easier to palm, which is a huge advantage. We saw that with Michael Jordan and other great players. They're going to have nightmares, and they should, because I really feel like I'm going to be dominant.
If you make it to the WNBA, you plan to use the women's locker room and all that with them?
I mean, of course. I mean, I don't want to be discriminated against. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't I use the women's locker room? I mean, I grew up playing basketball since I was about 5 years old, and a lot of women in my family. My little sister is a collegiate basketball player, D1 collegiate basketball player, of girls and women's basketball players. The great Nancy Lieberman was one of my coaches, Lady D Magic over in the Big Three. And I have great respect for the skill of women's basketball, that the girls have to play a much more skilled game because they don't have some of the physical God-given abilities or natural physical abilities as the men. I have great respect for the women's game, but there's a significant difference between biological men and women, and I think we've blurred that line like we've blurred many other lines unnecessarily, and I plan to exploit that for my economic and athletic benefit.
Nightmares about you. Is there any player in the WNBA that you think could match up well with you? No.
Maybe Enes. Maybe me and Enes should play on the same team. That'd be good. We be the Twin Towers, right? We think alike. We both criticized China on the Uyghur Muslims. We both almost went to Kentucky. He went to Kentucky, ended up getting drafted without playing. I was set to go to Kentucky. I ended up at Iowa State, but maybe this is how it was supposed to all play out. Me and Enes Kanter running off about 5-6 WNBA championships.
Did Enes inspire you to make this decision, or did you already have the idea?
I think I was first. I think his must have been today or yesterday. I was about 3 days ago. But, great minds think alike. There's no time limit on these things. When great ideas and great opportunities pop up like this, you just got to jump on them and ride them all the way.
What happens if you go undrafted if no one signs you, though?
I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah, we're going to have a huge legal battle about discrimination if I can't play. I'd like to know what the parameters are. What exactly are the specifics? What criteria do I need to meet in order to be able to play exactly? I mean, is it just a wig? Do I have to cut my beard? Does my voice have to get a little bit lighter? You know, do I have to do this snip, snip? You know, I'd like to know the specifics of the criteria, and I hope they'd be able to defend it in a court of law. I'm sure their pals over at the NBA front office will be giving them some legal assistance. The attorneys over there at Prokshire and Rose will be giving them some legal assistance, but put themselves in quite a pickle here.